Daddy. Today the weather is going to be in the 80s, and then if you're it's gonna start getting cold through Wednesday and Thursday. So bring a sweater if you have one. It's gonna warm up a little bit on Friday, but then on Monday it's gonna go back to cool again. Well, that's all for me. Stay warm, everyone. I gotta go eat. Rain!
Good morning, Beaumont High School.
You're watching the BHS Broadcast, your one-stop shop for everything happening around campus.
It's October now, and we're easing into spooky season. But before you start planning your Halloween fits, we've got some updates you want to catch up on.
Starting with the shout out to all our creative minds out there. The Beaumont Unified School District Film Festival is coming up. They're looking for students' film submissions and poster designs.
Yep, the deadline is February 4th, so whether you're behind the camera or behind the sketch pad, now's the time to get started.
Quick reminders. All content has to be original, nothing copyrighted, and if you use AI tools, make sure to say so. And hey, keep it school appropriate. Graphic content will be rejected.
Not sure how to even start? Check out the Film Festival website for full rules and a how-to guide. Trust us, it's a great way to show off your skills and maybe even worth winning something.
In other news, if you're signed up to take the ASVAB test, it's been postponed due to the federal government shutdown. The original date, October 9th, is off, but don't worry, your registration will carry over when it's rescheduled in November.
You don't need to re-register or do anything right now. We'll update you as soon as we get the new date.
Now seniors, listen up! Your cap and gown season is here. You can order online by scanning the QR code on the flyer posted in your graduating Google Classroom.
Or you can purchase your cap and gown through the ASB office during your lunch.
Remember, if you don't have a cap and gown, you can't walk at graduation. Don't leave it till the last minute.
Alright, that's enough almost adulting for now. We've got some announcements, highlights, and a few surprises coming up in today's episode.
So stay tuned, we'll be back later.
To take a break from our teachers this week, we'll be talking to our assistant principals.
If you didn't know, we'll have several APs here at Beaumont, and today we'll be looking at 2 of the 5.
Our APs for today live nearly opposite high school experiences.
APs Miss Diaz and Mrs. Cotton.
So I went to high school at San Jacinto High School.
I went to Redlands East Valley for high school. I loved high school. I thought it was just a really fun time. Our school was really focused on school spirit and culture, and so I enjoyed participating in the different activities and just really feeling like it was a place that I belonged. I was a cheerleader, a song leader. I competed in both of those, and then I did community service. My favorite class in high school was actually anatomy, and that's what I went on to study in college. I originally thought I would go into physical therapy, but I also wanted to be in education, and so I changed my trajectory and I became a special education teacher for students with severe disabilities.
I always knew I wanted to be an elementary school teacher, so my classes in high school were not necessarily as, I guess, significant because I just knew I was going to go to a community college and then I was going to go to a Cal State and get my liberal arts degree. So I just needed to take the classes I needed just to get my high school diploma. I was always a good student. I always got A's and B's. I remember my freshman year was a little rough, just transitioning in from high school.
When I was in high school, they didn't have CTE, they had what was called ROP, but I didn't take those courses. I was mostly focused on AP classes.
And that was really helpful to students that weren't necessarily interested in going to college right away or didn't know what to go to college for, so they were planning on just going out into the field and just getting a job. I do think that trades and other skills can be just as beneficial as going to college.
I think our culture as a school has certainly gotten better, especially coming back from COVID where it was really tough and students had a hard time feeling like they mattered here. One of the things that we're really trying to do is help people know that they belong, so that's why we've given all students a shirt. We want people to wear those on Friday and be together, be one community, and be involved on campus, because we know that the more involved you are on campus and the more things that you prioritize here at school, the less you'll be focused on the negative activities or the drama or the temptations that are out there as a teenager.
I wasn't involved in high school. I had a very small circle of friends, and even then, I didn't really do much. I just very much kept to myself, and looking back, I do regret that. So even with my kids now. I've always told them, try sports, get involved, join clubs, do something, because you only get to go through high school once.
Biggest piece of advice for high school is just to remember that all of your grades can change the options you have moving forward. There's that joke like C's get degrees, and they do, but it does change where you might be able to go to college. My dad was one of my assistant principals when I was in high school, and he caught me ditching one day. And so don't ditch, because you will get caught, and sometimes by your own family, and that sucks. That's all I got. Don't ditch.
As you can see, whether you know exactly what you want to be or still figuring it out,
Or you're taking normal or advanced classes,
reserved or involved in school,
you can all still achieve success. You just can't stop trying.
In movies, you've probably seen a shot called the snore cam. It's a rig that's attached to the actor, usually facing them, focusing on them while they move.
The shot is extremely tight, getting uncomfortably close to those faces, mostly used to make the audience disoriented or tense.
This week, we used that snore cam to face you instead.
Get ready, because these shots are not flattering.
I'm Ace Bacon, and you're watching Interviewsanity. Yeah, I see him up there.
Is that the new broadcast model?
I don't know. Billy, are you recording?
Our cameraman's getting sidetracked.
Without, changing your expression or lowering your commitment, recreate the sound a traffic light would make when it gets angry.
Wait, what?
A traffic light when it becomes upset.
Yes. Is that it?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on just life, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything in particular?
There's dinosaurs on campus, man.
Yeah, it was like that last year. Do either of you have a message for the school?
It goes by fast. As a senior, it goes by fast. You may not appreciate it, but honestly appreciate it because it does go by fast.
All right, that's good. Now I have another question. What do you think of our cameraman, the banana?
I think that he slips a lot because he is a banana. So, and I hope no monkey finds him and eats him.
All right, Steven. So, tell me about myself.
What?
Tell me about myself.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
That's good.
My mom.
What do you want to say to your mom?
I support you, Mom.
What's one thing you want to just send out to all of the campus, the whole campus?
Myron Santos?
What about him?
Myron Santos.
You just want everyone to know who he is?
Yep.
If you see him, play rock, paper, scissors with him. Hello, would you like to be interviewed?
I actually got a cold class, but...
You probably should do that then. Yeah. Sir, would you like to be interviewed? If there's one thing you just wanted to say to the entire campus, what would you say?
Back to me real quick. Back to me. Do you know that you're amazing?
Recently, we sent the A-team out again to go around campus and interview our peers.
The questions all varied, and so did the responses too.
But, as always, it was entertaining to hear from you all.
Let's all take a look.
Do you know what 6'7" means?
Okay, so from what I've heard from the kids around the block, if you're rating someone 1 to 10, 10 obviously you're a bomb and 1 is you're a bop.
Well, I mean, I know it's numbers. 6'7", 6'7".
Not really. Well, I know I'm 6'6", and people ask me if I'm 6'7", and that's all I ever hear all the time.
So 6 and 7 is not bad, but there's room for improvement.
What if I were to tell you you're not even the fart? What do you think that means?
Bomb?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Bomb?
that's right.
No, I assume it's some sort of variation of not being the poop, if we're to use polite vernacular.
Jeez, I've never heard that before. I don't know. It depends on if you like farts or not, I guess.
Do you know what a nonchalant dreadhead is?
Is that someone who like has dreads but not a lot of dreads?
That's right.
People are saying these nowadays?
A nonchalant dreadhead? Man, I've never heard of that before. Not only doesn't care, but they're like kind of like spaced out, like they're just not even there.
That's right.
Must be a specific person that is laid back and has cool dreads. I don't know.
Do you know what chuzz means?
No. Chuzz means like your ex or an op?
Yeah.
I refuse to acknowledge that that even exists, but yeah, I know what it is.
Do you know what it means when someone says clock it?
It means like you did something good, you're like, clock it.
It could be used like you're like that's cool or something, or maybe not, I don't know.
Inference, clock it. Oh, no, I don't even know. I'm being torn in so many ways. Like it's time to do something, obviously time, but clock, that seems too easy. Clock it, I also feel like he got clocked, like he got punched, clock it.
Who ballerina cappuccina is?
No.
Italian brain rots. It's like a little cappuccino lady.
Okay. What does it mean when I call someone delulu?
You're delusional.
Yes.
Lock in.
It doesn't mean when someone crashes out.
Oh, this one I relate to. Like when you're like so overstimulated and you're about to crash out.
Okay.
Like if you got like 5 AP tests next day, you're finna crash out.
You got that right. Thank you for participating, Ms. Shaw.
You're welcome. It's hard to be me.
And now, on to the next, what is it? Do we know what segment's next?
All right, on to the next segment.
It's flu season again. We all know what that means. Exactly, Joel. Thank you for your input. Senioritis is mutated in an even stronger strain, so seniors, you've got to watch out. You're right, Joel. We don't have to worry about it, but seniors are especially susceptible. Oh, really? Thank you, Joel. One of our Gov Econ teachers, Shaf, has several ways to help you all cope.
Before we get started, some of you may be shocked as to why I'm bringing up senioritis October 2nd. But this is when as teachers, we gotta catch it now because come April and May, we are gonna be screwed. I like being able to inspire my students and teach them history in a way that they'll remember it when they're out of here. And also, I like cracking jokes with the students. Honestly, that's the main reason I did this job. To cope with senioritis, first thing, these kids have got to make sure they're eating proper nutrition. When in doubt, it's a Friday afternoon, better go to Wendy's and get a Baconator. And then you know what, you'll have energy for the next 2 months. So every 2 months, just eat a Baconator. How do I cope with senioritis? Well, wait a second, never mind. I used to go for the Baconators, okay? But, you know, I had to change my eating habits. So now, every once in a while, I double up on my sugar intake and my espresso on my coffees. Does it add an extra trip to the bathroom? It does. But is my senioritis gone? It is. You make it worse by calling in sick when you're not really sick. I know some of you be doing that in my class. You just gotta suck it up and get through it because pretty soon your senioritis is gonna be worse come April when you realize you have 20 missing assignments because you were calling in sick earlier and not catching up. Stay up to date with your work and senioritis will be much easier to cope with, I promise you that. I think students who don't believe in themselves, it has to stem from somewhere, and it's really important that you're gonna live your whole life with people doubting you, and if you're doubting yourself, you're never going to improve, and you're gonna live in this vicious cycle. You have to believe in yourself, you have to have confidence in your abilities as a person and a student, and know that you were put on this earth for a reason, and to do something amazing. Keep that in mind. You're gonna be an adult one day, and you have to make something of yourself. You have to be a participating citizen in society. And so even though we don't want to do this or that, like obviously if you ask me, I know I didn't want to go to college and get a degree. I would have rather been at the beach somewhere, sun tanning, but I had to because I had to make something of myself. And I was able to pick a job that was inspiring and kept me going each day. And that's what you have to do. You have to keep going. It's only the beginning. When in doubt, eat that Baconator till it runs out.
All right, well, that's all we have for today.
We hope that you enjoyed the episode and that you have a great day.
But before we let you go, we've got some reminders for you.
Again, the Beaumont Unified School District Film Festival is coming up. So don't forget to begin filming and sketching. The deadline for submissions is February 4th.
And don't stress about the ASVAB test. It'll be rescheduled sometime in November.
Don't forget, you'll either need to purchase or borrow a cap and gown to walk at graduation.
And now, this is the BHS Broadcast signing off.
This is repulsing, some might say.
Wait, can you go down a little?
Guys,
What is that
I'm
word?
chilling.
Snoricam?
We should keep this whole thing in the broadcast.
But before we let you go, we've got some reminders for you.
Are you sure?